No, he's...
Ah, you're fine.
Well, no, that's what I was wondering.
Shh, I'm trying to do a video. Hey, what's up, guys? I'm gonna leave that in there. Hey, we're doing a video here today talking about snow plows. Wanted to review a couple different ones that we have. We haven't had a bunch of snow here in the last 4 or 5 days. A little bit of a lull, so I want to keep the content coming out to you guys as well, give you guys something fun to watch, but also something educational. Let's talk about the different snow plows that we have. We have a Boss 9.2 steel plow. We have a new Boss 9.2 stainless steel on the other side of this truck. And then we also have the SnoPower F14. So what I want to do is just go through these for a couple quick minutes here. Which ones we like, preference, if we're going to buy it all over again, what would we do? And even just talk about the different plows in general, what I think would be a best first plow for you guys to buy. A lot of you guys saw the exclusive standalone video that I did reviewing the F14 the same time last year. So I'll try to leave a card or an end screen for that, and you guys can always check that out. Before we go too far down the rabbit hole, the guys are here. What's up, guys?
What's up?
How we doing?
Doing pretty good.
Doing pretty good?
Muddy, but good.
Yeah, it is very muddy out right now.
I didn't even bring my boots, you got me.
I know. These guys are cleaning out the barn. We are moving a bunch of stuff in there. We got racking coming. Loft is getting put together. A lot of exciting things, so make sure you guys subscribe to the channel to check out the rest of that. Let me go through the plows for you really quick. We have Thunder. A lot of you guys know this truck. I'm not going to spend a super amount of time on it. 2017 F250. It has got the lariat trim on it. This is Thunder. We love this truck, but I'll tell you, I think it's about to expire. We're going to trade it in, trade up. We got a new truck that we're going to be putting on order here to now match the newest truck that we have, the 2024. Okay. The reason is, by the way, if people were asking, it's chrome. That one's black. This one's got 85,000 miles on it almost. It's still in good shape. Don't get me wrong. 75 of those 85,000 miles have been pulling or pushing snow. I mean, realistically, okay? So really quick, let's go through the plow. Boss 9.2 steel. And this thing's showing its life and its wear and tear as well, Rob.
Oh, yeah.
Have you plowed some snow with this guy?
Oh, yeah. I mean, this is my second season plowing myself with this plow. So
yeah,
that and then whatever you had beforehand. So it's definitely gotten its life out.
Yeah.
Definitely got its scrapes and battle scars.
This truck and setup has made us probably $1 million, $1.5 million, maybe $2 million in revenue. So that's not bad for a $65,000, $70,000 investment.
Nope.
Not too bad at all. So what we have here, a lot of you guys are always asking, would we go steel again or would we go with stainless? And the answer is we'd go stainless, because here's why. 7 years later, and hopefully in 7 years we can do an update on that plow. And I'm not saying that's a silver bullet, no pun intended, but this plow right here, you guys can see it showing its wear and its life, right? You've got the paint chipping, you've got the stickers are clearly, you know, faded and worn off, and there's nothing mechanically really wrong with the plow. It just looks used and abused, and rightfully so. I mean, we've actually put our equipment to work, go figure.
Other than the spring flinging off last week.
Other than the spring, well, yeah, I mean, a little mechanical. We had a spring break. Rob was able to get it to the dealer. Those guys were able to fix this. But realistically, mechanically, we haven't had, I don't think, anything.
No, nothing really with this plow.
No, seven years, pretty rock solid. Yeah. And again, it's made us a lot of money and a lot of revenue, but you can't repaint the mold board or anything other than like a little $10 can of you know, shake paint, spray paint, and it's just not going to match. So you're kind of stuck with this kind of zombie look finish if you wanted to try to revive it. Okay, so Boss 9.2, absolutely love it. And here's the quick question. Some people would say, well, why a 9.2 and not the 8.2 or the 8.6? Forgive me, I'm not sure which one comes out with Boss that's smaller with this. Well, if you wanted to go with the smaller one, you could add the wings. If you add wings to the 9.2, best I understand it, you're over width, you know, for DOT basically, or whatever it would be. So 10 foot or whatever it would be, that is too wide for you to haul down the road, even if the wings kicked in. So what a lot of guys do is they go with the 8.2 or the 8.6, and they have those little extra 10, 12-inch wings on the side for scooping and stacking even more. But you got to do that with the 8.2 or 8.6 plow, not the 9.2. And if that is you guys, let me know in the comments. Is that what you guys agree with, and that is what you guys have went with? I'd love to know. I don't think our next one's going to be an 8.2 or an 8.6 by any means, but I do understand where people are coming from with adding those wings. Okay, let's keep it going. Rob, anything else you want to add on this truck?
Not exactly. She's just been our workhorse, and
yeah,
she's treat us very well, especially today, even having to pull that guy out, getting stuck. So.
Yep. Yeah, we've had to get some people stuck out of the mud at the property, but rock solid truck. Again, we're going to be upgrading this thing. We're going to take the dump insert with us, but we are going to sell this truck with the plow. So if anybody wants it, don't email me just yet, but I guess if you want me to keep you in mind, we're probably going to get rid of this thing in probably April, May at the latest. All right, let's keep it going. Let's talk about this truck since it's just right here in front of us. First thing I got to say is just the paint looks absolutely beautiful in person. There's no way the camera's doing it any justice. I wish. That is a nice looking red paint, isn't it?
It is.
It looks so good.
It is very nice.
And it just looks more deep, more rich.
Well, I know we were trying to get something like that originally for your truck.
Right.
But at the beginning, but it was all COVID, and
yeah,
they were all backed up in the factory, so that's what you had to get. But
they didn't make this.
Loving that color of the red.
Yeah, they didn't make the red with the blackout or the STX with a lariat trim for my 350, so I went with that darker red, which is fine. But all of our trucks moving forward will be this setup.
I love that darker red more.
You like the darker red more? It has grown on me. I love it.
I like both in general.
Yeah.
But I also have a maroon Charger, so.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. all fleet trucks in the future for our company will be this setup right here. Absolutely love it. So let's talk about the plow. Boss 92 DXT. This one has the new D-Force. I think they call it down pressure. I haven't been able to use it that much. I don't think you have either, because Mark's been...
I haven't really been using it.
Have you been able to back drag with it?
Yeah.
Did it work?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're pretty happy with it?
I am ecstatic with it, honestly. Way better than, that one. I wouldn't.
You haven't used mine.
No, I wouldn't say it's better like with
the SnoPower.
cut.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like it's just not.
But comparison to what you've seen Rob bait.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, really?
Just from seeing it, I can say that is nicer than the one that I've got just for the down pressure, especially when we're doing like, driveways or bays and, trying to go back up. It works out pretty well for us.
Okay, fair enough. I haven't been able to use it, so I can't weigh in, but I would agree. I'd have to agree with these guys that the downforce is a must on any plow. And the new Boss plows, maybe since 2018 or 19 have had them. Obviously the one on Rob's truck is a 2017, and they can't retrofit, which kind of stinks. Otherwise, I'd probably lean more towards keeping that plow, because we would have it, it's paid for.
Yeah, we have it.
Yeah, but again, like, if this was your setup, coming from an F-150 and no plow, it's still a night and day game changer. Okay, so with that being said, Boss 92, we've got probably 6-7 events on this one right now. And you can see the mold board, albeit getting scraped up a little bit, it still looks, pretty flawless. It's the stainless. So my point is, I'm hoping this plow lasts longer aesthetically than the red steel 92. And then if you guys have any plows out there that have 5, 6, 7 years on them that are the stainless, let me know in the comments how those are working for you guys. I'd love to get your thoughts and feedback on that. All right, so this is the F350 with the STX. Moving forward, this is going to be the typical truck that we purchased. You got the long bed, the extra cab, but not the 4 full doors. Rob's truck will get replaced with a 4 full doors because that'll be like the super crew that we have going out. But most of this will be reserved for a 2-man team. But if we ever get broke down, at least we got 4 full seats. So that's why we want to just have that extended cab. All right, and then moving forward to the SnoPower. And then I'll answer the question, which plow would I go with if we were buying our first truck, and what I think is the most versatile plow. This right here, SnoPower F14. Absolutely love this plow. A lot of you guys have seen the shop tour that we did with Rick with Hurricane. He is the brainchild behind this bad boy. You got the F14, the F12. They also got the new UTV plow. And maybe some more stuff coming down the pike, but shh, I can't spill any of the beans. But this plow right here has been a game changer for our business. We have 3 full-time guys, almost a 4th basically, labor-wise. We've got 2.5 plow routes worth of trucks, but we have 3 trucks running. This right here, most of our sites have been 1 and 2 acre commercial sites or HOAs. And so we don't have a skid, we don't have a loader, we don't have pushers or anything like that yet. But we are getting these 1 and 2 acre sites where we need more production and more productivity. I love the Boss. You know, about 1 acre per hour is the standard production rate for a typical like 9.2 or 8.6 plow. 14 feet though, I'm doing acres in 15 to 20 minutes. I mean, I'm not here to sell or convince you guys on it, Rob.
That thing is a beast. You end up pushing through snow like it's nothing. When I'm out there, I see you go by and I'm just like, oh, no, he's fine over there. He'll be done in 5 minutes.
I will say on the right site.
Yes, obviously, yep.
So there's other sites where, I got a contractor leaving. There's other sites that you are doing, Rob,
yep,
that have 200-foot lanes or HOAs.
Yep.
And my plow's utterly useless.
No, yeah, I mean, especially for, yeah, like you're saying, some of our HOAs, it's just a big circle. You're turning around. You're not going to be able to push all that with what you have, so it makes more sense for us to be able to use the V plow to windrow. But man, when you're out there and you've got those straight passes and you can just push it, this thing's a monster.
That's
it
right.
will be pushing it and piling it up, no problem.
Which is why a lot of folks were always asking, sorry for all the camera moving, but people coming in and out. That's why we went with the 9.2 stainless on this truck, is because we were picking up more HOAs, yep, and these longer drag properties. And I was struggling moving 14 feet of snow 200 yards, or like Rob said, in a HOA where I'm doing nothing but windrowing. In 2 to 4 inch powder events, or even 2 to 5 inch wet slushy events, the F14 kept up. But when you have these HOAs that you're just constantly windrowing, I can't do anything with that plow.
No.
It doesn't windrow because the mold board is fixed. Now, if it articulated, that plow would be the Cadillac. It would go from the Cadillac to the Rolls Royce.
No, if it was able to, that would be pretty sick.
But then you'd probably take the plow from 16, 18 grand to 22 grand. And I think that's just, at that point, you might as well just buy a loader and a skid, okay? Yeah. So let me go back to this. After shooting it in the foot, I will say this plow 100% has changed our company the last 18 months. It's given me the confidence, one, to have a second truck moving is giving me the confidence to take on more work, but also the production. Like I said a second ago, I'm doing an acre in 15 to 20 minutes. There's 2 sites that we have next to each other where I'm doing about 2.5 acres worth of work in about 35 to 40 minutes. And we're talking $550 to $600 per hour production rates. Okay, that's freaking insane. So most of our bread and butter sites are these 1 to 2 acre sites, and that's where this plow really shines. Again, the big stuff or the windrowing of the HOA, usually these guys have been dispatching these 2 trucks. So you have to figure out what plow works for you and your business model. Really quick though, just if you guys didn't see that standalone video, and I'll leave a card on an end screen, you can check it out again. You've got 8 feet on the center, you've got your 3-foot wings. One thing I think that separates this plow apart from all the other plows out there is that down pressure, the downforce that these guys call it. You've got the center ram that's pushing down, and you got the active cutting edges as well with all these different pistons and pumps that are moving it straight down. This thing back drags. On powder, 1 pass, you're down to pavement. On slush, about 2 passes, and you're down to pavement.
Oh yeah.
True?
Yep.
This plow, I haven't had a lot of experience with it. I know it can down pressure powder, yep, but slush,
it's iffy.
It's iffy.
And though you might get a little bit of spill off type of like off the edges,
yep,
but not really much. It still actually does a good job though. It's,
yeah.
2 passes, you'll definitely have it cleaned up.
Yep.
So.
That plow, unfortunately,
it's not the greatest. No.
It just doesn't back drag.
No, yep.
So, and that's okay.
Down pressure you can't get it down to concrete. You're just gonna be more or less scooping whatever's at the top there.
Yep. But we do plow forward, go back, and then back drag. Yep. That's usually our approach if that truck's tackling our residentials. But usually, if I'm not back dragging with the SnoPower on our residentials or our loading docks or our back bay doors, then it would probably be this truck. Again, you gotta, every plow and every truck and every tool is different, okay?
Oh no, yeah, and I mean, this thing is a little overkill for when we get to some of those residentials, but man, is it great though when I just see you pull up, do 1 back drag, and then leave, and I just push it up and we're done.
That's it, yeah.
This thing, it's not, you know, like you were saying, not meant for it, but oh man, does it works out nicely still for that.
Nothing has cleaned, admittedly, as good as this plow.
Yeah.
So usually the idea was, hey, Rob and Mark, and you guys grab the Boss or even the other Boss and back drag, and you guys can tag up the residentials together. And we just realized the finished product for the customer looks so good with that plow, where once we're done with our commercials or we find a break in the route or the weather or the time of day, we actually all go now and go do the residentials, which takes like an hour and a half.
Not even, but
Takes
it's just
2
a
hours.
nice little hopscotch for us.
Yeah.
You go up, you back drag it, I push it up into the corner, and guys are out shoveling, whatever.
Yep.
You're already on to the next one. It's just there and go.
I backtrack maybe once or twice, usually once,
Yeah.
and then I get out of the way. Rob scoops it. I dispatch to the next one. Usually Mark and Bronson or Ryan have hopped out by then, and they're doing the sidewalks. And we just, I mean, churn and burn. I mean, that's good production.
Well-greased machine.
It's a well greased, well oiled, well oiled.
I like grease.
And well oiled and greased machine. That's awesome. All right, so that's the pros of this plow. A couple cons. It's heavy. I had actually some front end suspension work done. It was warranted. # plow prep pack. Thank God for that. One of the wheel joints or something was loose. I don't know if it's related to plowing, who knows. But it is heavy. It's 1,250 pounds up front. So you need a 1 ton or above. Number 2, it's expensive. I think you get what you pay for, but it's $18,500. And sometimes you're just not there. $18,500 compared to $11,500 or maybe, $9,500, 10 grand with a steel. So if you're just getting going, 9 to 11 grand is a lot easier to stomach in the pallet than 18,500 bucks. Even if you're more productive, this probably wouldn't be your first purchase or investment. I know I couldn't afford it, but as we've been able to grow the company, this was our next investment, okay? So those are the 3 plows. To answer the question, not to string this along any longer than it needs to be, what plow would I like to start with now if I was just getting in business? And what's the most versatile? It would 100% be that Boss 9.2 stainless. Down pressure, stainless steel, so it's gonna last the longest. Price point $11,500. And number 4, the versatility of not only being able to plow with windrowing, but scooping and stacking. And I think that's really where the V plows shine the most. This right here, again, if you got HOAs or you get 12 inches of snow, that just scoops up too much snow.
You're gonna be doing some short passes.
You're gonna be doing some really short passes, even if you're able to, if you're even able to get a pass.
Yeah.
Because there was times where I was plowing 14 feet at 8 inches of snow, and I caught so much snow that I had to lift the plow up 4 inches, grade the top off, come back, and get the rest of it. Now that's 8 inches of slush, but you guys know what I'm saying, right? So let me just show you guys this one more time for a quick second. The Boss 9.2, you've got the ability to windrow, the ability to scoop, the ability to stack. It's gonna, the down pressure, the stainless, and I don't get paid by Boss to say nice things. I'm just telling you guys straight up. That's the most switch army knife plow you're gonna be able to get. And again, pick your brand. If you got Western or Fisher or whoever, that's fine too. All great plows. But for us, our dealers, Weingarts, they sell Boss. Boss has made me a lot of money. And so all of our trucks moving forward will have the Boss 9.2 stainless. All right, you guys got any extra thoughts? Just a short and sweet one today, but
I gotta say, if any of them, yeah, no, that's been my favorite plow so far myself. I haven't been able to use it too much, but just seeing the work that can be done with it, I definitely enjoy it.
Well, the next truck we get will look just like this with the 4 full doors with the stainless. So we'll get you this fall.
Yep.
And then you can get us your honest feedback.
Yeah, there we go. Yep.
For 2024, 2025. Yep. All right, guys. Well, that's what we got. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Leave me some comments down below. Not here to sell or convince you guys on any of this. Just genuinely love to review these things and help you guys with some buying purchase decisions. Let me know what you guys are rocking. Let me know what you guys are upgrading to. Do you have anything that you disagree with? Let me know in the comments down below. I'm always trying to learn too, so I don't want this just to be an echo chamber of, hey, good job. If you guys got any thoughts, leave them down below. I love to read those as well, so we can get better with our company as we try to grow as well. All right, guys, over and out. You guys have a beautiful day. Don't forget to smash that thumbs up, and we'll catch up with you guys here on the next one.